Hello everyone, welcome to a new video of low budget text. Today I will be explaining what an LED does, what a resistor does, and what a breadboard does. So first of all, let's start with an LED because it's the most easiest one. As you can see, an LED, this is a red LED. LED stands for light emitting diode. In a schematic, this is the symbol for the LED. As you can see, it's a diode. So basically, this is the anode, and this is the cathode. The anode is the positive side, and the cathode is the negative side. So, in a diode, electricity flows this way, but doesn't come this way, but doesn't flow the other way. But we will be explaining diodes in a later video. So now let's explain what an LED is actually used for. An LED is mostly used for is actually one of the most used components in the world, and they are very cheap. As you can see, this LED is a brand new LED, and it has two legs, a longer leg and a shorter leg. The longer leg is the anode, which is also the positive pin, and the shorter leg is the cathode, which is also the shorter pin. We'll be seeing how this works later. So now let me explain what a resistor does. A resistor basically makes the flow of electricity a bit more slower. Like for example, if we put this LED the LED is 2 volts, and this resistor is 220 ohms. Yeah, we say the resistance with ohms. Let me just do this a bit better. And so if we put, for example, 5 volts directly to the LED, it will burn out the LED as the voltage goes a bit too fast and will burn it out. So the resistor basically makes the current go slower, so the LED won't burn out. Yeah, that's all. Let's now explain what a breadboard does. Breadboards are used a lot of times in electrical projects. They make it easier for people to do electronics as it doesn't involve soldering. Breadboard basically have two sections, which is the vertical one and the horizontal one. The vertical section is mostly used for giving power to the breadboard and etc. The horizontal ones are mostly used to add electronic components. Let's see how it actually is. Let me just open this up. As you can see, there are metal rails, and this is where it usually goes the power. As you can see, positive and negative. And here are for the electrical components. Let's see how it actually looks. So in a breadboard you have these metal rails. They look like this. They're like teeth, and if you get here, as you can see, these pins can go immediately in the rails. Sorry, hold up. As you can see, they can go immediately into the rails. Let me just put this back. Let's hope I didn't break it. There. So now we will be seeing how the LED works, how the resistor works, and how the breadboard actually works. So as I said to y'all, the breadboard has the vertical ones, and the horizontal ones. So let's add power to the vertical ones. This is a 5-volt supply. We add the power. Yep, we add the power. Now it will go through this whole section right here. Let's turn it on. Let's turn on the power supply. Now, let me get my LED. As this is an LED, I don't want to actually shorten it by putting it like this. I don't want to shorten it by putting it in like this, because it will short it, as it will be the same metal rails. So let's put it like this. For example, the cathode, focus. The cathode is in the fourth one, and the cathode is in the fourth one, and the anode is in the fifth one. So let me just fix something there. Now we have a jumper wire. You can get these off AliExpress. Maybe there's a shop that sells these in your local town. Who knows? Let's get the resistor. You should bend the legs of the resistor to how much you want it to be in the breadboard. So let's add 4 as the cathode. We'll connect it to cathode. In some videos it will say ground, as the negative pin is ground. So yeah. So now let's connect the anode. I'll put it right here. To the other anode. And as you can see, it will light up. Oops, sorry. Right there. It will light up. Now let me get off my power supply so you actually see how it works. So here the power goes in. This is the LED. This is the anode. This side is the anode. This side is the cathode. Let me get some tweezers so it will be a bit more obvious. This is the anode. This is the cathode. And as you can see, the cathode goes to ground, which is also the negative side. The negative side. And after the anode, I put it here so it will be more visible. The anode goes to the positive side. Let's see again. There. It lights up. And you can see why it's called a light emitting diode, because it makes light. Okay, so this is a schematic for what we basically made. So, oh, hold up, I forgot to add this. So basically this is 5 volts. This is 5 volts, which goes into the resistor. Actually, this one is a bit different, but it's fine. It basically works the same. So it goes into the resistor, and then after goes into the anode. There's no reason for anode and cathode. They both do the same purpose. The side doesn't matter for the resistor, so it goes to the anode, after goes down to the cathode, and goes again to the 5-volt power supply. And this goes on and on. And yeah, that's it. By the way, if you see this, it's actually not dirty because I made it purposely. It's because this is like paint. It's like paint and will go through the paper. For example, right here, which I made this. So yeah. And other notes, I'm actually, like, this is my second video I'm making on this account, and if I look like I'm stuttering or stuff, it's because I'm just a bit nervous, because yeah, I've never actually made these types of videos and it's my first time. I hope I can get my communication better somehow. So yeah, goodbye, thanks for watching.